Hello, everybody. Oh, just cracked open a Red Bull. A yellow edition. They call them editions, but the tropical one, the yellow one. I don't like regular Red Bull. Just like I don't like regular Monster. I hate the taste of, like, I don't even know what flavor that is. Anybody tell me what flavor that is? Does anybody actually know what flavor, like, original Monster is or original Red Bull? It's like supposed to be like citrus, I think, but it tastes like chemicals is what it tastes like. All right, well, welcome back. We are here, and we're getting ready to talk to Captain Kirrahe. We landed on Vermeer, and we talked down Rex. We kind of cleaned up all the assignments and stuff from the last, thing. We still have the Conrad. I mean, you could pretty much talk to Conrad every time you go back to the Citadel. You just gotta find him. But yeah, so now we're gonna talk to Captain Kirrahe and carry out this mission.
The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
We won't be able to meet
risky.
their force head on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams.
Yeah, he's right.
Best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
I don't remember if... Let me just do this real quick. Alright. So it doesn't matter who we choose here. I was just looking to see who, if the choice mattered to do this, so...
Williams, you'll accompany
take
the
Ashley.
captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Maybe.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Alright, well, I'm ready.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are.
This is Kirih's speech, the hold the line speech.
There was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
His hold the line speech. It's kind of a bit of a meme, so. Alright, so I'll take Garrus and Liara as per usual.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright, so Codex, yes, government, military doctrine. Alright, so we'll get this last charm here. Last combat armor there. Your singularity up. His final assault rifle. Tactical armor. There we go. Alright. Search voice slowed Geth defenses. And the assault.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams.
Monovi is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
What are you shooting at? Oops. Okay, there's communications tower over here. See ya. Alright, communications disrupted. Oh. I drink that Red Bull like really quick. I was moving around in my stomach. Alright, so we've gotten that. Yep, looking for opportunities to slow the Geth. Okay, so now we're gonna want to head to the satellite uplink tower here.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We've got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
You fucking wrecked! Off the fucking wall. There we go. Destroy, bitch!
They're calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
That's... Is it like below us, or? It's like there's no other way around, there's just like this here.
We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return.
What the hell is this? The refueling platform. Let's go over here. Got flyers destroyed. Blowing up these fuel tanks. See the map here. An area over here. Fire, bitch. Oh, fucking decimated. Alright, great. Back here, there's like this area too. Like snipe guys from up here. Oh, there's a little upgrade kit. See ya. Oh, they're done. Facility entrance. Facility entrance. This like leads to two separate places. Okay. Got a wall safe here.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Okay.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
What up, bitch? That's the way that's the way we're supposed to go. Over here. Anything else over here? Cells to lab to labs.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Alright, we'll let you out in a sec.
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Go.
Oh, you're not a Gaff. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I ended it.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
There are no threat to anyone save themselves. Their minds are gone.
Why did Saren do this? There's just no reason.
Better to die than to live like this.
Just kill them where they stand, Shepard. Are you certain?
You can't just shoot them, even if they will just die in the blast.
I don't leave loose ends.
I mean, they're all indoctrinated. They're, you know, we got a little bit of renegade there, but they would have died in the blast anyway. You know, I mean, why keep them there to suffer? Where the hell does this go? Cell block B.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, man. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something is not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud,
Yeah,
you know?
he's crazy.
I need to get out. Let me out.
Set him free. He could help us.
Yes,
You
sir.
won't.
You'll find I am very good at following orders. I should be. I hear them over and over. Why are they repeated when they are so simple? So damn simple!
Another gel there. Bunch of stuff. But we can't open this door here, so... He's fucking shooting at. The door's closed. Alright. On the elevator. Oh. What hit me? Footwear kit. Genophage labs. Heat off Kirihi's team. Disable AA guns. Medical station. Alright, let's override this. Well, I guess while we're here, let's take a look at this equipment real quick. See if there's anything better. I'm surprised I have not gotten a heavy armor that's better than what I've had thus far. Okay, so she's got that one. I like that one better. That one fits her much better. She's used to wearing white, so... Check all these weapons here. Oh, that last sniper rifle. I think that's kind of worth it. Let's give her that one. Same thing. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's a better sniper rifle. It's the one that we bought, the Spectre Gear one, so let's give that to him. Let's see here. So, sledgehammer rounds 9, scram rail 9. Rounds 7. Coil. Coil 9. Yeah, let's move that over. So this was rounds 9. Coil 8. Combat exoskeleton 9. Kinetic buffer. Kinetic exoskeleton 9. It's probably better for her. Energized weave. Let's give him the kinetic buffer as well. Oops. Alright. Open the store. Let's go. Oh yeah, there we go. Nothing like an explosive fire shot to just deliver.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly.
You're not. They're not obeying Saren. They're obeying Sovereign.
It might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There is some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that, Commander.
Okay, we got this average locker here. So, equipment, let's just go ahead and mark all of these. Everything that's flashing, by the way, is what we just picked up. Alright, so we'll mark all those. Well, okay, so mark all those as junk, so anything that new that we get, have. So now, if I remember, we should be in his private office. This is where I believe we're going to talk to Sovereign. I think that's where this is. I think this is I can't remember, though. Yes. So this is where we're going to talk to...
Like the one on Eden Prime.
To Sovereign. This part right here, what you're about to see, is essentially the first step into what you will understand that will come through with Mass Effect 2, with Mass Effect 3. This is the idea that builds up to the entire end of this series. This is that very beginning that builds up to the very end. So we'll go down there and we will use this. So that is the first communication basically with Sovereign. We'll talk to him in a bit. Here we go.
This is not good.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I do not think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is no longer functioning. Ideas, Commander Shepard?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
So, we'll talk about that when this mission is over. So don't worry. We'll talk about that once the mission's over. Just because there's this music playing and shit.
Returning from your position, J.S.O. Looks like Shadow picked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Alright, breeding facility entrance. I think this is the way we're going, right? Alright, well now that the music's gone, let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. So, the thing about the Reapers is that they're very... The thing is that it's almost very Lovecraftian in the idea that they're almost kind of this omnipotent god like species that exists in not really just the universe, but the entirety of everything. They live in this pocket dimension that we can't access, and they essentially come and they as you saw, they essentially wipe out civilizations at their apex. Why they do it? Who knows? What for? Who cares? The point is that they are essentially just they're essentially like a god. They're essentially just these gods that exist to destroy because they can. And that's kind of something that in the Lovecraftian universe you learn a lot about, that there are gods out there in the universe that just exist and they just do things because they do. Not because they have some kind of purpose or that they want to cause destruction. They just do it because they can, and they will, and they do. And it's just their purpose. It's not necessarily that they have a want to destroy. It's just that they do it. And you know, the whole idea in the beginning, you know, when you get to this point, you know, and you know, you learn about that. It really kind of sets you up for basically what is essentially Mass Effect 3. You know, Mass Effect 2 kind of takes a sidestep from the Reapers for another enemy, but the Reaper threat is still kind of in the background. But really the entirety of these first 2 games is to set up essentially the end, where you kind of learn even more about the Reapers and what they are, where they come from, and everything like that. And they're, essentially their annihilation that they are, carrying out, because, as I said, they are they're essentially inevitable. They are, they are legion. They are coming. They're inevitable. And that's the truth. So, when I had gotten to that point, and the voice is always so great. I love the voice of Sovereign. Just the roboticness of it, but also its deep bellowing tone. I'm like, this thing is actually evil. The Geth are just enemies, but like, the Reapers are like, they're hell in magnitude. They don't play around. They're not here to, to negotiate. So yeah, that's really kind of the first step that we get towards, the Reapers. Oh, buddy. Turn control.
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
Was there... Oh, it was just like a platform kind of bridge thing. Alright, so making our way up.
That's it. We need to clear the Geth and send those charges. Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Right. Here it comes. Bring it in. This little round, crabby-looking nuke thing. Bug.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative! It's too hot! Can't risk it! We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Alright, now we gotta go get them. Alright, so we'll just... Yeah, we'll just take the R on Garrus. As per usual. Wherever the fuck we are? mean, we came from this way, so I would assume we're going this way. Drop in the bucket. Go, we got that.
Reinforcements. We better hurry.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a troop ship headed to your location.
It's already here. There's gas pouring out all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
Alenka, what are you doing?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
So now this is where you make the
Screw that.
choice.
We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
We're gonna
Alenko.
rescue Caden.
Radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Ash.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Yeah. So basically the idea is you have to pick who to save, essentially. And we are going to we're gonna get back to the bomb site. We're gonna save Caden. He's the one we're gonna take with us. Ashley doesn't make it out, so basically you have to choose between who you want. Like I said, I'm gonna pick Caden because you know, fuck Ashley and her space racism. Yeah, there we go.
Commander, set that nuke and get out. We can't hold them. Damn it. Suppressing fire. Cover your flank. Cover your...
Oh shit! It's Sarah! Run!
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives can be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
So, if you pick that join me, that is the first step into what the other impossible situation is, as you'll see near the end.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Oh. Bring it on, bitch. Idiot, you looked away.
Everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
She was a good soldier and a
Williams
racist.
knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Embrace eternity!
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Same conversation.
We're done
from
here.
earlier.
Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermar was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
Sorry, I took my glasses off for a second. We've got bigger problems, bud.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
No, I spoke to that thing.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Alright, well, there we go. Okay, so, race against time. I mean, I did, though. Let's go talk to Liara, shall we? See how she's holding up. Gotta romance this girl before the end.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was
You
worried.
look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's the last person I'd feel sorry for.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully. You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
You're female!
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Yes, ma'am!
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange?
Nope,
Why do
not at
I
all.
feel so close to you?
Because
We have only
we've done
known
this
each
a
other
lot of
short
times,
time.
Liara.
We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
We have wood that you come. It doesn't have to. Two hot babes making our way through
These things
space.
never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Oh yeah, folks, that's right. We are on the path. So now, there will be a time that happens. It will happen automatically. Essentially now where Liara will come to us. And when she does, we will get the romance achievement. Now here's the thing, too. We are going to... Well, here's the thing. So, in the second game, Liara is not a romance option because she is off doing her own thing, as you'll see. But in Mass Effect 3, you essentially in Mass Effect 2 can continue your relationship with her and be like, I still care about you, I still love you, yada yada yada. And that carries into Mass Effect 3 as well. And there is an achievement for carrying a relationship from the first game into the third. So, yeah, bud. Let me just save so I don't have to do all that talking again. Just in case. Alright, so once we get to this map, we should...
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Send me after him.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers. And then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard!
Excuse me.
You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
You can't ground me, you son of a bitch.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander, are you all right? I'm sure there's a way to appeal. We're under Alliance authority, after all, not the Council.
I pushed as hard as I could. They wouldn't listen.
So that's it? We just walk away? We let them win and damn us all?
We'll think of something. I just need to figure things out.
If I can be of any help, let me know.
I hope I'm not out of line saying that.
No, I'm glad you're here. It was a frustrating trip before we were grounded.
You looked like you were about ready to go off on the council. Much as they deserve it, it's good to take a step back. I'm here for you, but we're in a rough spot, and the last thing I want to do is muddy things. Like it's all that clear to start with. Are we the pride of the fleet or not? Are we valued agents or just peons?
I'm sick of it too. Maybe we need to take a little initiative.
You have something up your sleeve, Shepard? What am I saying? When don't you? That's what I appreciate about you.
Watch yourself there,
Careful.
Romeo.
When this is over, I might pay more attention to what you say.
Oh, so it's back to business after playing me. Here's something else, you know?
Whoa, buddy! Slow down there. We are just friends. Nope, nope,
Sorry to
nope,
interrupt,
nope,
Commander.
nope.
Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Nope.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Well, I guess you better go then.
Whew. Whew. Dodged a fat fucking bullet there. Trying to kiss me.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major...
Let me check something here. Word locations. Flux. Let me see here. So, let me see here. Think okay, so pretty much, I think we're going to leave it here, and the reason being is because we're pretty much near the end here. So, because this is like the lockdown phase. After this, we're going to be heading to Ilos, doing that, and then after Ilos, it will be the final battle of the game, basically, and we'll be essentially done. So, it's kind of crazy because I thought we were going to be doing more parts, but I think that we will finish this up in one more part. So I think, you know, an hour 20 we're going to cut off early. Usually we do 2 hours. And then tomorrow I will we'll wrap, surprisingly before Far Cry 4, we will wrap up the first Mass Effect. So we should finish it in the next one. So take care, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care, and goodbye.